Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. Hi guys, I wanted to come on and share a couple things I've been working on. I've been trying to occupy my mind, stay busy. I was messing around on the computer and I went to Pinterest and I found these tags that were a free printable from Shabby Art Boutique. And so if you're looking for these, you can find them on Pinterest. Anyway, so I wanted to put one together and I wanted to see what they look like. And I think she does give a tutorial or something on her blog on how to do them. I kind of just put this one together, you know, just whatever I wanted to do with it. I added a wooden heart right here. I added stickles to the flowers, and I did add 2 layers of flowers. And then this Be Mine, that's part of the design. And the 2 little cherubs. Now this one you can see his little biscuits, and I didn't want to show that. I don't care for that too much. So I kind of placed this tag where it's covering, but you can see his little foot right there. Nonetheless, the artwork is beautiful. So this is like a Valentine bingo card. And you do have to fussy cut the elements. And I'm horrible at fussy cutting, but I did okay, I guess. And I'm going to share. And this is a pocket tag. So it is a pocket tag. Now, you do have to add what do we call it? Like, kind of like hinges. You get a 1-inch strip of paper. You score it down the middle at 1/2 inch. And then you use that to attach your pocket to your tag, or your pocket, yeah, to the tag. That way you have a little give in here. Because if you just glue it down flat, then you're going to have less room to work with. So I did do that. And even doing that, I feel like I don't really have too much room in here. But it's okay. And then in the back here, I used my friend Carolyn's paper that she designed. this paper, I don't know, it's been a while, might be even 2 years, if not longer. And it's called Victorian Tea Time or something like that. And what is it called? I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I will link Carolyn's channel in the description box, and you guys can ask her about it. It is still available, but she doesn't have an Etsy store anymore, so you would have to deal with her on one-on-one, and I guess she would email it or whatever. But she had some papers in there that she designed that had the cherubs, so that's what I used for the back. And then right here is a pocket die that I had, a generic one that does come with the silhouette, and then it comes with the, you know, you pair it up with the filigree, the detail cut, and it will cut all this intricate work. So I wanted to add a pocket here, so if I wanted to stick something in there, I could. Well, maybe not this, because, well, I could. You know, it is a pocket, so you could stick something in there. Also, I added this extra tab right here because I am working on an embellishment book, and I ordered the ring binder mechanism, and so I'm going to have not only pockets but also the ring binder in the center of the album, the embellishment book, not album. The only mistake I did here, you guys, that this is not centered, because I only went up to where the tag angles, and that's not going to be centered. I'm hoping that it will still work, because I am going to punch holes here to put it through the binder mechanism. But all in all, it's a beautiful tag, and I love it. Hers look really, really nice, and she did something different, so I decided to go ahead and try that. And I'm going to share with you the other one that I created. So this is the second one. This one I added some tulle. I have some pink tulle that has gold specks on it, or dots. And I did stitch it with zigzag stitch with my sewing machine. And I added some shaker bits. I left it open on the bottom, put in the shaker bits, then I stitched up the bottom. I'll also back this paper, the front of the pocket, with another piece of paper. So the mesh is in between the 2 layers of paper. And then I went ahead and stitched again in a zigzag. So the mesh would be in between the 2 layers. That way there's no way that it's going to come unglued or anything. And then I just kind of did the same thing. I fussy cut the elements. Here's the little tag. Here's that same little guy right here. And I covered his little biscuit. And then these hearts, I think, were gifted to me by my friend Meg. And they're wooden hearts or wood veneer hearts. And they're very, very thin. And it's a whole variety of them. So I tucked a different one in here. I did add stickles. But I think when you compare the two, I mean, there's a big difference in this one than this one. Although they're both pretty, this is my favorite. Another thing I did different in this one, I did add gussets to it because I felt the pocket was too flat. And if I wanted to add something that had a little bit of bulk to it, or a couple of things, I didn't have room. With this, I'm going to have room. My gussets, I did leave them in white because there is white in the paper, so it doesn't look bad. But if you didn't want it to stand out, then of course you would do it in the designer paper, you know, print out extra, and then use that paper to make your strips so you don't see the white. In the back, here is another paper from her collection, and this is Shabby Art Boutique. She is on Etsy, so you can find her there, but this is called what? I'm going to say Victorian Valentine, but I could be wrong. But just go and look for Shabby Art Boutique and you'll see everything she has. So she's got a bunch of nice stuff. Anyway, I decided to back this one up with that. But I'm going to use a combination of my friend Carolyn's paper and the Shabby Art Boutique. And I'll share with you some of Carolyn's paper that Carolyn sent to me. Carolyn is Tea Time and Dolls here on YouTube. She sent it to me when she first created it. She always sends me her digitals that she designs, and they're beautiful. So here is the one that I used for the back, and as you can see, it does have cherubs on it. And then there's this one, and there's another one exactly like this, but instead of the lady, it has cherubs, so I gotta reprint that. Here's another one with a few images that you can fussy cut, make them into stamps and stuff like that. So I have cut through some of these. Here's another beautiful one. So all these come from Carolyn's paper. And it's gorgeous and it matches with what I'm doing. Here is a blue version of those cherubs. Similar but not exactly the same. There's another one. I think these are pockets. Yeah, that's a pocket right there. Of course, you do have to fussy cut these images, and I'm not real great with that, but oh well. And then she's got these images, and I might have mixed up 2 collections, guys. I'm really not sure because I do have I don't think so, but I may have. Look how beautiful this image is. The cherub right here. Look at that. You could cut that out and make that into an embellishment. The perfume, the roses you could use in a Victorian Valentine type of embellishment book. I love this one. I've used this one before. Here's that other one. And I think she has it in landscape and portrait format. Here is another one with the elements, and I love that boot. And then here, it's called Victorian Tea Party. Then here are the little teapots with the cake and all that. Here's another one with the teapot and the doilies. So her paper is beautiful and it's very shabby. If you're into shabby, in the shabby style as far as paper crafting, this would be for you. She's got this beautiful chair right there. There's another image. Yep, it's called Victorian Tea Party. So there's another one. Look at these mirrors, hand mirrors. So they're beautiful. And I'm going to use these throughout my project. In in conjunction with the Shabby Art Boutique ones. So anyway, guys, this is what I had to share with you. I am creating just a little bit. I have a few embellishments done, but not too much. And I doubt that I'll get it done before. I'm scheduled for surgery on Thursday, so I won't get a lot of it done. But I had these done, and I wanted to share them with y'all. And I also picked up a new die that I love. And I don't know if it's old or new or what. I have no clue, but I loved it. This is a Spellbinders die. Here's that cherub right there. Here is a Spellbinders die that I just got in the mail today. It says, adoring you. This sentiment would be perfect for just about any occasion, because we adore our children, our sons, our daughters, our grandchildren, our mothers, our fathers, our parents, our sons. So this is definitely a sentiment that you could use all the time. And I'm right now just messing around, see what I want to do with it. And it also comes with like a pocket. So that's this one here. I'll try to link it in the description box. It is by Spellbinders. I don't know how old or how new. I just happened to be messing around on Facebook. I mean, I'm sorry, on Amazon, and found it. But it's gorgeous. So here is the pocket. The pocket, again, it's the same thing as like this tag. You can take out the filigree piece and do the silhouette or the shadow. And then you can cut another one and add the filigree work. And then you have that intricate cut. So, and then here's that sentiment that I use. So I'm going to be playing with this for sure. Again, I will link it in the description box. And let me share I did a couple of perfume bottles. I have some dies that I've had for a while. I'm going to say these are Nicole Silhouette dies. And I made these perfume bottle embellishments. And then the stamp here, it says Love Potion number 45. That is a graphic 45 stamp. So I kind of stamped it on there. It's actually bigger than that, but at least the part that I want it fit in that little die cut that goes in the center. These you can make into shakers, but I chose not to. And for the piece here, I decided not to add another color to it. All I did was emboss. So it's got like a rose embossed on top. And then I just added a gold chain with a little tassel. This one opened. That's where the little key came from. I found the little key up here and thought, where did that one come from? Now I see. You know, guys, my eyesight is not what it used to be. And I must have thought that I had closed it. And I didn't. But I'm going to fix that right now. Yeah, I didn't close it. Well, I'll do it later. Anyway, these are the two embellishments that I created with the perfume bottle. And then I have others, but I'm not satisfied with how they look yet, so I might change them up a little bit. Anyway, that's all that I wanted to share with y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. Again, I will link Carolyn's channel in the description box. That way you can hop on over to her channel and ask her about the Victorian Tea Party digital paper. Bye.